Okay, so I just want to talk about this. It does feel like it's something that's happening in the Black community, and I want to take a side here and just kind of explain my point of view. So, like, I've said multiple times on this channel how, like, there are many women in my family who are complete gold diggers. Like, okay, they only date for money, has nothing to do with attractiveness, all these metrics that other women are talking about, kindness, all that shit. Like, no, they just date for money. Some women are like that. Like, I don't know if 50 Cent's baby mama in this case is like that, but it sounds like her son's coming out talking about how the child support amount is not enough. Okay, so the state calculates a child support amount based on quite a lot of things. Okay, and like, yes, 50 Cent has a lot of businesses, but I feel like this is like one of his older children, so the amount of money was calculated based on like the lifestyle that 50 Cent was living, like when they were together and when they were with him. Not like, how do you say, not like now, right? Because like now he's got all type of alcohol brands and all type of shit. But anyway, so his kid comes out and is like, the child support amount isn't enough. Now, let me explain something. Growing up really wealthy or rich or however you grow up, when you're 0 to 18 years old, like when you're 18, you're a fucking adult. It sounds like this kid is pretty fucking close to becoming an adult, okay? Meaning that, like, it's about time for him to branch the fuck out. So I don't even know why he's talking about his parents' money anyway. There's too many black people who are out here believing that the shit that their parents do has some, like, the things that 50 Cent does are the things that he does. Like, he has a right to his own money. You see how he's, like, out here working every day? He's, like, going on tour and shit. I saw he was, like, he was in Germany, he was in Switzerland doing shows, he's getting money for him shows. Like, he is working his job as an entertainer. I don't know his son. What does his son do? Does his son have a job? Because it's about time that this, like, privileged little rat gets a fucking job. Like, this is a problem with, like, the children of black entertainers. Like, for some reason, they believe that they never have to enter the real world. Like, forever and ever, whatever my parents did will matter. Like, nepotism is important, I suppose, if you had some skills to, like, take over the family business, but most of them don't. And also, so $6,700 is a lot of fucking money to get in child support a month. There are many towns, like, I was just looking at, like, great towns to retire in, where the rent is only, like, $800 a month. For one person, in reality, like, if you're living modestly, you only need like $300 a month in groceries, and that's where you could just literally be eating whatever you want every day by cooking at home. So even then, with like utilities, that would mean in a moderate part of the country, your like basic cost of living, including rent and food, is only like maybe $1,500. Okay, and then you could get maybe, let's say she wants a really fancy car, so like that's another $500 a month. That's still $2,000. So his mother still has like what is that? It's like $4,000 virtually. Like, that's like $4,700 left. Like, what does this kid need 47? Public school's free. And even private tuition, you're not paying more than like $1,000 in private tuition. That's even for like a really nice school. Like, wow. I mean, this kid is fucking living. Like, I don't understand. Like, what is he? This is what I mean. Niggas need to stop buying Gucci bags and just get back to reality. Like, child support is supposed to cover the basic shit from being a baby to being a fucking adult. This little loser, he's not up here saying like, hey, Dad, I need you to pay for my college tuition and room and board. He's not saying that shit. It sounds like he's literally just begging for more money to go do nothing with. Honestly, fuck that kid. Like, I think 50 Cent should cut him off. He's proved himself to be a loser. And just, this is a note to anybody, just because you have a kid and you might love your offspring, they're all not going to come out well. As you see, this loser kid has amounted to nothing. Is still sitting here begging 50 Cent for money. That's some loser shit. You had a lot. Like, you grew up with a whole silver spoon in your mouth. Your father provided everything, and still you're out here complaining. This is just a note to anyone. This is why you shouldn't take, like, most people seriously. Like, that's, I'm sorry, that's disrespectful. It's disrespectful. It's disrespectful. Like, who the fuck does that little brat think he is? Are you serious? Get a job. Get a fucking job. If you want more money, get a job. Get a job like the rest of us. There's a lot of people who come from, you know, families where there's wealthy people. 50 Cent's money is not yours. He can do whatever the fuck he wants with his money. And then for what's his face, the game, to step in and start making fun of, like, fatherhood, the game, you should just be out here raising your own fucking children. And really, maybe even, like, you know, really highly considering getting yourself a financial manager. You should have more money than you have. Like, you should be out here with 50 Cent and Diddy having, you know, alcohol brands and shit. Vitamin water. Like, why don't y'all really have, like, Kelly Stamps is doing better than you, nigga. Like, you should really go solve your own financial problems. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and talk big and be like, oh, I'm doing better than the game. Like, no. You know, I'm living a very moderate life, but, like, also I've never had like international movie deals and all that shit. Like, I definitely, you know, just taken my little scraps in life and kind of, like, made something out of it. But I'm just saying, like, to me, that's some real loser shit. I think that's pathetic. And I just want to come on here and say it and, like, really put some rationality into this dumbass story. Because, like, if you got a whole, but, like, $6,700 a month is a ridiculous amount of child support. That's a lot of fucking money. That's basically the amount of money I make every month. Like, this bitch is making as much money as me. I mean, comparatively, like, a lot of people are not making that much money, and they work 40 hours a week. Like, grow the fuck up, little kid. Like, stop complaining on the internet and get a goddamn job like the rest of us. There's nothing wrong with getting a job. Everyone has to do it. What?